What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Green Arrow issue number 4. This is the return of Parallax. When it comes to Oliver Queen, he has been jumping all over the place. We don't have much information, but what we do know is that when Oliver Queen's family is together, there is supposedly some kind of destined catastrophe. That the only way to avoid this is by keeping them all apart. With Oliver Queen knowing this, there are other individuals that don't, such as Roy Harper. After learning that his daughter is alive, nothing is going to stop him from getting her back. In tracking down his daughter, this has put him on the path of Amanda Waller. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are getting a quick recap of the days of Parallax. The day that Ollie had to put an arrow into his best bud. But what he didn't know is that there was much more to this story. And though Oliver had to put down Parallax, as he stands before Parallax again, he is letting it be known that he will do it all over again if necessary. Shooting an arrow, Parallax catches it. Oliver goes on to let him know that you are not the real Hal Jordan, that you are a weird alien parasite. You are a fake to the name. This is when Parallax goes on to ask, if I am such a fake, did I not save the world when the sun went out? That I gave you your life back? Were my acts of redemption simply not enough for you? But Ollie has to say that that was a small piece of Hal fighting the fear inside of himself. Battling for control. Hal Jordan did tell him about all of this. Some rogue fragment, a lost piece in the multiverse. It appears that Parallax had run off and hid in the future. That is, until Oliver came looking for him and asked him for assistance. To avoid another coast city, he came to Parallax. He needed to keep the family apart. He did this by using temporal energy from Parallax. Now at this point, Oliver doesn't remember making this deal, that he just wants to get back to his family. Parallax going ahead and obliging him, saying that if you want to see your family, let's go see them. This is what takes us to Star City, current day with Dinah and Roy Harper. They have come to the brick house. And while they are here, we have Oliver that is also here with them. But they cannot see him and he cannot communicate with them. As they come into this place, they run into Brick. Things look like they're about to get a little bit heavy. But when the lights go out, we see that everybody has been taken down. They have been taken down by Jade. And when Jade comes in to kill the two of them, Roy Harper isn't concerned. He knows that Jade won't hurt him, at least not too much. He is only here to ask about Amanda Waller. He needs help in finding her. At first, Jade is hesitant, not willing to help Roy Harper in searching down what she calls that witch. But after Roy says that she is going to know where Ollie, Connor, and their daughter is, Jade's tone, it changes drastically. This is what takes us to the Legion of Superheroes. After the attack and the disappearance of Ollie, they are now looking for any trace of where he might have gone. When they start to get a little information, we learn a truth about the future. Time travel is illegal, which means they cannot go and try and track down anywhere Oliver had gone. But then the bright idea pops up. Everybody here is saying that time travel is illegal. If someone is messing with time and breaking a bunch of their laws, then this would mean we have to go and use time travel to stop them. Brainiac says that it is clear time travel was used to manipulate Queen and his family. They created a lie and they are playing a very dangerous game. As it stands, we just don't have enough information to act on anything as it stands. This is where we pick up with Parallax and Ollie. We pick up in the ruins of Star City. Parallax is letting Ollie know that this is all happened because of you and your family. That I'm showing you this because you asked me for help. This is to remind you of the deal. As long as you keep resisting your fate, this will be your future. At this point, Oliver is sick and tired. He tells Parallax that this has been a long time coming. He throws off his gloves, and he lets Parallax know that me and you are gonna go some rounds. One-on-one, no tricks, no arrows, no gimmick, no power ring. When Parallax says no, Ollie begins to taunt him. He calls him a chicken. He says that it is fearful. really just trying to get underneath his skin. And so Parallax changing up his look a little bit. He throws off his coat and we see Ollie and him go toe to toe. The bargain that is struck. If Oliver wins, he gets the whole story and he gets to go home. If Parallax wins, then Ollie gets left here forever. Without missing a beat, we see them go blow for blow, each of them getting some heavy punches in. But by the end of this encounter, we see that Oliver has had the upper hand. So much so that Parallax has the monster come out. Amidst the fight, he says enough. With Parallax being done with this whole encounter, he tells him that if you want the truth, fine. And Parallax leaves him. And Oliver Queen, Green Arrow, finding himself alone and stranded yet again. That is when he hears a voice from behind him, letting him know that he is not alone, but that he should be. And the man saying this is none other than an older version of Oliver Queen. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Alright, so this was a relatively good 4th issue. It's nice to see that the Green Arrow family is finally getting some spotlight. But their journey, it really is all over the place. From present day to the 31st century to we don't even know what time he is currently in with this older version of himself. We can assume roughly it's 20 to 30 years in Oliver Queen's future. But Brainiac said that somebody is playing games with the Queen family. The question is, who could that be? The obvious answer is Amanda Waller. I think it is a high probability that Amanda Waller is the one that came to them, telling Ollie that if your family doesn't separate, then there will be dire consequences. I think this is a ploy by Amanda Waller to keep the Queen family separated, because whatever she has planned, they could be the destruction of that plan. So getting them out of the picture, pulling on the heartstrings, letting them know that if you don't do this, your whole family will suffer, your whole city will suffer. It's a smart play. It keeps them busy, it keeps them distracted, and away from what Amanda Waller is actually doing. Because remember, Amanda Waller, she is playing a much bigger game. Now, she had disappeared to Earth 3. She had sectioned off the planet from the rest of the greater Omniverse. She had her superhero team, her Justice League. But we don't really know what happened on Earth 3. We just know that she returned to Earth 0. She came back and she is working for a secret organization, one that is hell-bent on taking down superheroes. So is it possible that the Queen family, they could ruin all of her and this organization's plans? Are they the key in taking down Amanda Waller once and for all? Let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with Oliver Queen. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.